Hey, what's up, everybody? You know, I tried to do this earlier, but I got interrupted. Somebody thought I was playing Pokemon Go, but anyway. I wanted to give you an update on my CAW League, Dcwa. Now, the reason you haven't seen any new episodes yet, and I plan to rectify that soon, is because I've been focusing on recreating. In other words, recreating and downloading best I can some of the characters that I had in 2K16 and in previous 2K games for Dcwa, as well as adding some new characters into the mix as well. Some I've created, and some some that I've some of the new characters are basically like recreations of characters that I had done in previous games, so they're kind of back as new versions of themselves in 2K17. Also thanks to people like Wild Hops and CCL and those associated with CCL and DCA like JM Factor and stuff. I am able to download some characters that I would have created, but they've created for me, and all I have to do is basically just probably not reset the moveset, but kind of upgrade it a little bit. So, but anyway, what you guys have been seeing lately with some of the games that have been uploaded and streamed is just an example of what you're going to get when I officially bring Dcwa over to 2K17 in the universe mode. When the regular season, consider this like, for example, in 2 days, on this Friday is the start of preseason. Is the start of preseason baseball. In 2 days, on February 24th. Is the start of preseason baseball, Major League Baseball preseason, MLB. So that's going to start up, and those games are not official. They're just games to kind of give you an idea of what players may be on what teams and how the team may look at the end. That's kind of like what's going on here with with what I've been streaming online lately, and that is and like I said, that's kind of what's going on here with what I've been streaming online. I'm kind of giving you a preseason exhibition sneak peek, if you will, as to what championships are being recreated, kind of redesigned, stuff like that. What characters are coming back, what characters are being brought back after a year, after a game or so hiatus. What new characters are coming in, stuff like that. So it's just giving you guys an overall general feel of what's to come in the next month or so. I mean, my plan, just like CCL, called Champions League, Destiny Championship Wrestling, DCA, ACW Anime Championship Wrestling, and all the others. My plan is to have my first CPV, which would be WrestleMania, up in time for the actual WrestleMania that comes on April 5th, I believe, of this year. So that's my plan. Things could change, but that's my plan, to try to get this all done and ready to go by then. You may have noticed as well, one of the things that still gets carried over with 2K17 is something that I wish they would have fixed. I don't know how it works with the Xbox One versions, but one thing that got carried over was the fact that no matter what character you download or create, you don't get any music. You don't. It's like even if you YouTube it, if you just say, I want to save this video clip, I want to upload this video clip, you're not going to get the music. Why? Because of freaking copyright. Look, WWE has their own WWE music channel here on YouTube, so I don't know what the problem is. But anyway, with that aside, hopefully that might be something that will be addressed real soon. But with that aside, I'm basically letting you guys know that I am going to try to get some new episodes up from the 2K16 version, so you guys can still see what's getting wrapped up there, kind of get an idea of who may and may not cross over into 2K17, as well as, like I said, I'll probably be giving you guys more sneak peeks of what's to come. As far as those characters that win championships there, my plan is, once I've established who all the champions are going to be from singles to tag, I'm going to basically take those champions, and unless the AI, which from what I understand, if you play on normal, can make it a little bit more difficult than it should be, has anything to say about it, my plan is to take those characters as champions, cross them over into the regular season of my CAW League, a la Universe mode, by the time I do WrestleMania. So the characters that right now that have championships could be the champions in the regular season on a la Universe mode in the next month or so. So that's something to look forward to. And again, like I said, what you're seeing here is just the matches you're seeing is just like a preseason exhibition. And again, the champions, if they remain that way, either I decide they remain, or maybe I play against the computer and the computer says, you ain't gonna do this, and they decide otherwise. Those that are champions overall will be the ones that will probably end up over on Universe mode. Now I could change. Now things could change, and I could decide, okay, I can keep these characters as champions in exhibition, but in Universe mode, I want somebody else. So we'll see what happens. But my plan is to probably keep the champions you see now, cross them over to Universe mode. One thing I will say about 2K17 in closing, I didn't say this, or I didn't acknowledge this in the creation, because I didn't even know about it until I finished up one of the tournaments that I did, and you've probably seen it at the end of those tournaments, is when you're vying for a championship, whether it's in a tournament, one-on-one, triple threat, whatever, the championship you create actually appears on screen, just like in real WWE. When WWE has a championship on the line, whether it's the Universal, the World, the US, the Intercontinental, you see a visual of the championship come up onto the screen, and then fade, and then on the bottom you see the championship again, but with the saying of what championship it is that's on the line. They do that with your championship. They do that, so the championship you create pops right up onto the screen, and then below, and then disappears, and then appears below, next to the saying of what championship you've created that's on the line. So I really like that. I really like that addition. It's really cool. One thing I don't like, though, that apparently I have found one way of getting around it, is the fact that, and Wild Hops I want to thank for this, is the fact that when you play the game on normal, that the AI has too much fun with reversals. The only way you can really kind of get around that is to either unbalance, in other words, strip the balancing for the AI's universal down to zero, reversal option down to 0. In other words, go to the game balancing and just take it, just strip it down to 0. Or you turn off or you go to the match options, or the gameplay options, and you basically turn off the reversal damage. Yeah, because apparently the AI loves doing reversals, and if you keep the reversal damage on, it's going to hurt your chances of winning the match even in normal mode. It's going to hurt your chances winning in normal mode, unless you turn it off. So if you turn off the reversal limit, or the reversal damage, I should say, it's not gonna hurt you. Yeah, you'll get reversed, but you won't get damage. You keep it on, it lessens your chance to win a match even in normal mode. But anyway, with those nitpicks and positive right there, with that positive about the championship you create being displayed like an actual WWE championship, and those little nitpicks right there, hopefully 2K will address that. Hopefully 2K will address that, and we'll get that fixed. I mean, because there are still some glitches and stuff that need to be addressed and need to be patched up. And I think 2K, you guys know this, so I urge you, please, on behalf of anybody that has this game, because you wonder why this game is dropped by at least $20 in the market. I think having the AI go super crazy with the reversals and stuff and the glitches you have doesn't help it. So hopefully 2K, you can patch that up real soon. But anyway, besides that, just give you an update on what's going on with my Dcwa CAW League. It's the same thing that's going on with CCL, ACW, DCA, and all the other CAW leagues. We're all getting our rosters ready, recreated, downloaded, to make their appearance and debut on the 2K17 platform. So very soon, hopefully in time for Mania. So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll talk to y'all later.